Hey, how you doing today? I'm doing much better than I was last week, so good for that. And today I got going on my schoolwork, which I neglected all last week in favor of sleep. But as I said, I'm feeling better today. And honestly, it was time to get back at it because I was on a really good rhythm. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out a good place to walk in this mess. But I was on a really good rhythm, and then took a week off, and I was going to get started again on my schoolwork, whether I was feeling like it or not. But luckily, I'm feeling much better. And so along that lines of my schoolwork, so I'm going to school for a financial planner, and I'm learning so much in this financial planning course that I did not know as a younger person or didn't care about learning. However, it's very important to the success of an adult, especially now at my age, at 41, and also like for retirement, planning now for retirement. So what I think I'm going to do is, I'm still going through courses, but I've already passed like about 4 courses, I think, so far. So I have all those course notes. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to go through and I think kind of come up with some sort of curriculum or something to teach younger people. Like every time I go through these notes, I think about, or every time I go through this course about and learn about things that I didn't know back when I should have, like back in my 20s, when I, started a career and was getting going as an adult. I think of my nephews and my niece who are all young adults or like older teenagers and young adults who I'm not sure know this information, A, and B, they need to learn it. They need to learn it so that they can save for their own retirement, so they're not stuck working a job they don't like for longer than they have to. So pick up some dogs. Hi guys. So I want to come up with the curriculum for them, like the younger generation, and also come up with kind of like if you haven't started yet and you're in your 40s, or you're a little bit later in life and you haven't started yet, how do you go about starting, with life insurance? Do you need it? RRSPs, what are they all about? Things like that. Everything that basically we should have learned, and maybe we did, but I wasn't paying attention back in high school, that's for sure, and I certainly didn't learn about it in college. I guess if you took financial planning or some sort of financial course, yes, you'd probably learn about it. But not that many, or it's a very select subset of people that went to school for like accounting and things like that. I think the majority of people in this, and at least I'm talking about in Canada, at least, I think in North America anyways, are really in the dark about their finances and what they should be doing with their money, and like how to budget, how to get out of debt, all of which constitutes being an adult and being responsible. I'm the first to admit I've been irresponsible by neglecting that. Like when I was in my 20s and I had my first real job, that I got after I graduated college, I wasn't thinking about RSPs. I'm like, I'm not putting any money into that. I want to keep all my money so I have more to spend. That was my mentality. It wasn't about savings. I mean, I don't like debt and never wanted to go into debt, but I am in debt. But on the other hand, I never really put much thought into savings either. So, and if I did, I would not be in the position that I am. Of course, hindsight 2020, right? Well, I want to help those youngsters, like my nieces and nephews, avoid that. So where I'm going with this is, I think that I'm going to start my content curating more towards your finances. I know I have some financial content and even my journey, which I'm still going to document, but I'm going to have more content about all the different financial aspects of being an adult, like I mentioned, like RRSPs, life insurance, RESPs, savings, debt, loans, and everything about them, so that people go into debt, they know why, right? Like when we get a loan for a car payment, so we know what that actually means. I had a car loan. Here's the story. When I had my first real job and I was making some good money, I bought a car, a brand new car, right? And I didn't know anything about my loan. I knew it was 0% financing. What did that mean? I mean, I didn't pay interest. What did it mean besides that? I don't know. I still don't really know that much about loans, but I will learn and I will teach. But it's things like that, and also about mortgages. Like, it's just mind-boggling the huge debt that we get into. Like, we bought a house